Hey peeps, it's Andrakon. Today, well, I'm gonna make another run because I got stuff to get. But first, I'm gonna play around with some of this equivalent exchange energy and stuff because these things, my client stars filled up, and I should be able to get something good out of this. Now, let me go ahead and pop one of these and make sure I research the thing because I don't know if I did or not. Nope. Okay. And I can throw this here. Chuck a couple Klein stars in there, and just directly pull one right out. Now that is nice. And that means I've got, well, let's see, this will be 1, 2, 3, this will be the fourth one. I'm going to stick it right on top here. And go grab a piece of glowstone and throw it right on top. Okay, right there. And just chuck that in there. And go ahead and throw one of these things in here. Now, when you got more than one Klein star in this particular cluster with one of these thingies here, it'll charge the one that's sitting in the outside first, and then it'll decide to charge any others you got sitting around. But I wonder what it does if you decide to put one, say, here. Let's see. Looks like it'll charge them both about equally, pretty much. Now, it should work just fine like that, to be honest. And I think you'll get the same amount whether you've got this thing in the side or in the middle. It should all produce the same quantity of energy. I hope. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Let's see, other things, while you were gone, I made a little thingy here, just a little room with some bit of this reeds here because I'm going to need a whole lot of paper for some of the Thaumcraft stuff. And I thought I'd just go ahead and get a head start on that. Now I know there is a way to farm it with using the same stuff that I use for my wheat farm, but I'll do that later. I wanted to get a huge head start on it for now because I'm just going to need so much. And I actually plan on building a building full of those particular sorts of farms. I'm just not ready for that yet. So this is like a little temporary place. But speaking of that other building I want to build, me jumping into the Nether is part of it. Basically, I want to use some of the building materials from another fortress, to build parts of my building. Have a specific style or design in mind. So let me get my butt over here and get in my portal. See, I don't know if there was anything else interesting that happened. Just got resources together, organized a little bit. That's about it. I hadn't done a whole lot since my last video, but oh well. Now I want to see what happened to. Actually, I need to place some torches down here and there. Now I want to see what happened to that really tainted, wonky area. I think it was down this way. Pretty sure. And then up the other side. Now, I don't think it's done anything since I left. It shouldn't have. But I want to see if it's, yeah, it's still there, still doing its thing. I don't know for sure. I did look up more about this stuff. If I had went and actually knocked all these blocks away, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Because, wow, everything's after me. Because new ones would spawn. Basically, the reasons why is the conditions are right in that particular chunk, that there's enough taint just sitting around in it, and its ambient air, that it would start spawning these particular blocks just out of nowhere. So even if I managed to remove them, as long as the taint is still too high in the area, it would still make new ones. So, yeah. Now there's ways to slow this stuff down or make it stop, or things like that. Like if you've got in your overworld a little patch of this growing, quickly surround it with this stuff right here, just like with a ring of cobble, and it'll stop growing. Or it won't be able to grow past the cobble very easily anyway. Because certain blocks can't be turned into this purple stuff, I don't think. There aren't too many blocks that can't be, but I think cobble is supposed to be one of them. So I gotta run around in here and see if I can find another fortress. That might be a tall order, but maybe I can pull it off. Might take a while. So I guess I can just blab at you for a bit. Something I want to do sometime, I don't have the stuff for it right now, is I like to go nether fishing. You know, basically ghast fishing. I used to do that on the Buildcraft server for the fun of it occasionally. I had somebody that was a major buyer of gas tiers, and they were paying like diamonds, several diamonds, for, you know, I think I got like 28 diamonds off of him for 10 gas tiers. He was desperate. He really needed it. And so I went out into the nether with a looting 3 sword and a fishing pole and some other general equipment. Started dragging down the ghast toward me and smacking them with my looting 3 sword, and ended up getting between 1 and 4 gas tiers per ghast, except the ones that would die over lava. Pain in the ass. But yeah, I'd like to show how to do that sometime. I just don't have the stuff for it. So I guess I'll get back with you when I actually find something interesting. Well, I dug myself into another area and dropped a marker so I can find this again. And hadn't found anything too great yet. Just, you know, playing around in here. Turned on the minimap just to see if it can help me find anything. Yeah, actually. You can more easily tell where there's actually an opening if most of your nether is just nether brick. Wow, there's all sorts of weird stuff back in here. These look like some sort of strange horses. I haven't got a bow and arrow for some weird reason, so I guess sword will just have to do. What is up with this? Some sort of hell horses? Some scorpions? I really don't think I'll be able to feed those things apples. If I am, it would be very strange. And it's being guarded. Come here, you. Die! Die! No, don't kill me. This thing sat me, something or other caught me on fire. Get out of here. It's this baby scorpion sitting here. Crap! There's another one. Another one. Can't hardly see them. Wee little dinky things. It's like flaming fire scorpions or something. Hey now. Hey now. No, 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 no. Get out. Get. That thing just popped out babies. Crap. Hope there's nothing behind me. Get out of here, rat. What's kicking my butt now? Ah, crap. Go away. Well, at least the pigmen ain't killing me right now. That's good news. Dead. Crap. Well, here's one important tip. Never enter the nether with anything you can't live without. Very good tip. And fortunately, everything I had is actually quite expendable. But I'm going to try to collect it anyway. There's more cane off in the distance. A little hard to tell from here. And I'm getting my butt blown off. Well, I actually did have a good number of things, but it's all mostly just junk. Would like the apples and the ladders. Apparently I picked up fire. I think it was demon black rats dropped the fire. Ghast? Stop shooting at me, blocks. Alright, this area seems to be very populated with crap. So I'm going to find another spot, hopefully. See if I can find anything else useful out here. Blocks, give me a stronghold or something. Something good. I know I need to grab a little bit of soul sand while I'm out here. I'll need that for something or other later, but I can't quite remember what. And I really want some nether bricks and nether fences. Because design elements. Is there anything even here? Come on. That's the one problem with the nether. Sometimes there's just nothing there. Big buttload of empty. Well, there's a lot of glowstone. That's good news. Ho ho! Look on the map. See those big square things? That's probably what I'm after. Also, what a little I can see in the distance looks like it's the right color. Now to figure out how to get over there. I might have to bridge myself over there. What going to be doing that with cobble, because these ghasts, jeez. And it's right over top of all of this lava. Well then, how safe. Ah, I don't care for the soul sand to be standing on it. Oh, shift button, don't fail me now. I don't have any anti-lava potions. I don't have anything potions. I haven't found anything to make potions with yet. I need to grab some nether wart while I'm over here. And the next time I walk in here, I'll bring some, what are they called? Some fire resistance potions. That's it. And then I can go swim in lava if I feel like it. That'll be fun. Let's see. Some flaming hellhorse down there. Freaky. You still don't know if you can tame that. I doubt it, and it's hard to say what it would give me if I did. Alright. Okay, now I should hopefully be able to get over to this. Yep. What is that on the map? It's all super square. That's weird. It doesn't even correspond to what this is. That's really weird. If I look on the map, kind of looks like there's a chamber sitting over here somewhere. I'll be able to find something interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, anyway, while I'm here, I really want some of this. And a little bit of this. And I don't have to get a whole lot of this right now in here, because if I really have to, I can just teach this to my philosopher's table or something, whatever the thing was called. And I can just pull out more of it whenever I want. And that's pretty much the big reason why I wanted this. So I can have some of this stuff for later. Because I'm probably going to use a lot more than what I actually am willing to walk in here and harvest. But we'll see. And what else? I'd really like a little bit of blaze rods and some other miscellaneous things. Okay, somewhere in here there should be a lot of crap trying to kick my ass. Now these things here will drop fire occasionally, which is weird. They also drop other things. How strange. Okay, while I'm here, I'm honestly going to drop in a waypoint just to make sure I can find this place again. Add let's see. Some sort of base. I'll just call it base. Screw it. There we go. And looks like on the map there's all sorts of ways I can go. These places always are mazy. They may even be amazing. Bad joke. Bad joke, I know. Full of face palms. But that's the way it goes. Circles. Just went in circles. Yay. I'll get back with you when I find something. I found something. Lava, you're in the way. Get out of here, lava. I think it's actually safer to go this way. I need a handful of those rods for potion making reasons and various other reasons. There's actually a handful of mod recipes for to use blaze rods nowadays, and blaze powder. So this is really not safe at all. Oh my goodness, I think I got one. I would have gotten one if I actually had a free spot. I don't need this. Get out of here. Helmet, go away. No, you're gonna kill me. Crap. Go away, ghast. Stop shooting at me. Alright, almost back to my dead body. Oh, this is just going to be an extended nether run, isn't it? Oh, crap. Gotta figure out where I died at. Shouldn't be too far away from down here. So I had a lot of good stuff on me I didn't particularly want to lose. Where did I die? Is it down? I think it was down this way. Hopefully. Yeah, left here. There's my crap. Okay, good news. Got everything back. Putting that armor on now. Oy. We're trying to kill me bad. Alright. See, I really wanted a blaze rod of all things. So I'm going to make sure I have one of those before I leave. Get out of here, you. I don't need the sticks. I don't really need that now. Now I make sure I have room for a blaze rod. And there's one right there. Thank you, see you later. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Actually, I need to see if I can find some nether wart first. Ooh, there's a horse right there. I want to see if I can tame it, but I really, really doubt it. Nope. No such luck with a hell horse. Oh crap. Get out of here, I guess. Leather. These are rats, hell rats. Climb the walls. Drop a lot of weird stuff. Okay. Hadn't quite found those, any of that, nether wart yet. I figured I'd find it by now. Should be somewhere around here somewhere. Well, after a good bit of searching, I concluded that one doesn't have any nether wart. So I'll get nether wart some other time. And here, apparently, is the other side of that area that's still being incredibly corrupted. Just kind of coming onto it from another direction. Looks like that entire chunk spawned a whole bunch of these things all over it. And looks to be quite the mess. Oh my goodness. These things, if they spawn in the overworld, will change things into strange animals. Like more vicious versions. Apparently it doesn't do anything to pigmen. That's cool. But they'll be like all purpley and crazy and extremely after you, even if they're normally not hostile. Like, I had a pig attack me once. It was purple and very hard to kill and vicious. So, yeah. Anyway, back home. Well, I'm just kind of walking around a bit for now, trying to decide where I want to put my house. But, what the hell's this? Okay. A flower with a pickaxe on the floor underneath of it. I'm gonna assume that was a glitch. Probably. That was weird. I have every biome around me available, but I'm not too sure exactly which one I want to use. They're all so close by, and I unfortunately found something horrible. Just now found this. What the fudge? So I got a whole buttload of this stuff over here too. Well, maybe you can see some of the weird stuff that's here. Like, the fudge is this? Oh, some sort of gassing thingy. I wonder if this will break it, if I pop the block out from under it. So I'd read up a little bit on some of this stuff, and these particular things, once they're here, drag down the, well, make it so there's a lot more taint in the area. Gassy pod things. So I don't really know if my house is under any particular danger, even if I built somewhat close by or not, because I think it's just going to be this chunk that's badly affected. But it's hard to say how fast this stuff will actually spread. I don't really know. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem later. But one way or another, I might experiment and find a way to get rid of that later. It could be fun. I read a document on, working on trying to figure out how to remove that stuff, but well, we'll see. I don't really know how likely that's going to be to actually be able to remove the problem, especially not right away. I hadn't even started with Thaumcraft stuff yet. But I was thinking, well, I built in most of the, I built in a swamp right before I started making videos. I built in a forest on a Buildcraft. I built in, well, actually that was a jungle. Let's see, I built in a desert on my first season, original season. For some reason I'm having a brain fart and can't even remember the last few videos I made. Oh yeah, that was a regular forest. but it was kind of like at a nice lake around everything else. So I'm not too sure where I want to build a house. Like if I stuck it in a field, which I hadn't built much in a field before, I could make it whatever biome I want, more or less. But I don't know. I'm not sure what to do just yet. So I'm just gonna map out the area a bit, and maybe I'll come up with some inspiration. My Klein stars are both full again. So instead of probably upgrading, which I might actually have enough to do, I'm actually going to upgrade my Klein stars. So you're going to need 4 of them for this, and quite simple and easy to do. Just stick 4 of them in a crafting table and pull it out. And it should have everything in it that the previous ones had in it as well. So if you throw in some that weren't quite empty, well, you still keep the energy. And I really needed that because I didn't want my relay to completely fill up and top out and I'd lose stuff. So, that's done. Now on to the spot of where to stick my house. I think I finally decided where to put the place. I was thinking about sticking it like right in the middle of the village and like remove some of the village to put it there, but to be honest, this place is quite the wreck. I mean, it's all wonky shaped and extremely uneven and everything. It does have this somewhat flat spot here and some really loud goats, apparently. They won't leave me alone! Go away, goats. But I actually found another place that just, I thought was striking as soon as I seen it. So, let's go and take a little boat ride. I don't think this particular part of the river connects. Let me run over here. It kind of did. Alright. And it's not too far up the river, just a little ways, and hopefully I don't break a boat on the way. Now, I could just swim it, except there's a bunch of poisonous stuff in this water. Sometimes you get stung and just end up poisoned, you can't figure out why. Well, there's some jellyfish. Also there's piranha. They're like red little fish, and they'll come by and attack you. Though, there don't appear to be too many of those out right now, and I just broke my boat. Oh, my poor boat. So, anyway, it's just right over here. I ain't too far away. And besides, I think that forests fare better when it comes to taint and vis production and stuff. They can more easily recover if you have like a vis accident or a taint accident, or are doing way too much stuff with Thumbcraft, and you would normally make an area more evil and weird stuff would start happening. But I stood about right here and said, wow, this area looks really cool. And I got this big flat spot right here. I could stick, something big if I wanted to, and it would look really good. And it's not too horribly overgrown or anything, except this sort of is. But I kind of learned my lesson from the last time I built in a forest and had to clear and spend hours and hours doing it. Decided, let's use something special instead. So I brought everything with me and to build a particular piece of Buildcraft equipment. And this one is a filler. Now, I'm actually clearing with a filler, imagine that. So I actually need, I just needed 2 gears. So start with a couple wooden gears made out of sticks. Upgrade that to your stone. And keep going until that stuff is gold. Golden gears. So, push, push, push. So I have used a filler before, but it's been it's been about 9 to 10 months, something like that. So, it's been a while. It's not too horribly expensive right now. I mean, if you look on the page for Buildcraft's recipes, they actually have an old recipe for it on there, I think. It's kind of wrong. So you gotta go look up what the current recipe is, and it's a bit cheaper. It used to take diamond gears, I think. Let's see, I need redstone, and I need lapis lazuli. Okay, so you take a redstone torch and stick lapis lazuli on top, and this will give you landmarks. And I'm going to need at least 5 of them for what I'm doing. And that's because you use one of them in the recipe. And you need 2 ink sacks, a couple golden gears, a chest, a crafting table, and 2 dandelion yellow dyes, strangely enough. And you get a filler. Woohoo! And you gotta power it too, so I swiped some steam engines off my garden. And so let's take a look here. I have to basically mark out an area here. And so this whole peninsula, if you see on the mini-map up there, is pretty much going to get cleared off. So let's go ahead and get started with this. And see, I'm going to start at this height. And I need a bit of dirt because I want to raise this up 1 block right here. And I'm going to stick one of these right there next to it. That way I can see where everything's at. And I'm going to run over here and figure out where I want to stop this at. So I'm kind of thinking I want to stop it a ways out. Make sure I get this whole section cleared off, because I really don't want any of this jungle on there. To do this, I'd probably have to... let's try right here. See if this will work. Go ahead and throw some dirt in the water. Build this thing up enough. There, please. Dirt, get out of the way. Okay. Stick a landmark here. And jump in here, and I need to stick the other landmark on the other end of this. Get over here. I think that's a shark. Sweet. Anyway, I get to see a little bit of the strange animal life around here too. Sea life, anyway. This is going to be a huge area to clear, honestly. I'm probably going to have to feed this thing fuel for a while. I think this far might work. Oh, it's in the ground here. Okay. Fine, I'll deal with it. Put you here. Now, I have to do the y-axis. I got the X and Z going, and now I gotta deal with the height. And that's not too hard to do. All you have to do is really like stick one of these landmarks up in the air, which is funny enough. Let's see, I'm gonna stick it right about here, and hop up here until I'm above the tree line, because I want to completely remove all these trees. That'll work. And a nice thing about the landmark, so you can stick it right there like a regular torch, except it sticks out straight. Let's see, right click on this thing. Yep. I'll probably have to right click on the rest of them. Let's see, hopefully this will work right. There we go. One gigantic box of doom. Now I got to put the thingy here. See, I don't need this anymore, and I guess I'm probably going to have to put the clear next to a corner is my guess. So I'll put it right here. Yep, that works. Drop my landmines, or marks, landmines. Now I gotta connect this thing up to a bunch of engines. So I got 4 engines to run this thing, and I don't know if that's overkill or not. Probably not. It should be good. And hopefully this will all work pretty good. So I'll stick half a stack of coal in each, and then we'll see what I end up with after this thing's done. I'm probably gonna like sit back and, you know, cut and go eat some birthday cake or something while I wait on this thing. It's probably gonna take forever to clear this huge area. So we'll see. And honestly, I doubt if you're going to even notice it clearing right away, because I'd have to go figure out what corner I decided to start from. But the weird thing about the way this clearer works is I forgot to put a recipe in it. Alright. Well, I'll go throw a recipe in. That's why I brought the glass anyway. What you usually use to fill this thing is brick blocks or glass blocks, and that you put them up in here, and it'll have a recipe. So there's my recipe. This is the clear recipe. You can also use this thing to make pyramids if you've got some brick blocks. You could put them in here in a pyramid shape. You could put them in a square and make a gigantic cube. You can make a staircase with it, however big you want. It could be freaking huge. And I think I showed that off in a really old video. It has not changed since, so that's good news. I honestly like consistency sometimes. So let's see if I can figure out where this thing's clearing from. Looks like this back edge. So it does not. Yeah, I got wood. Yeah. It does not clear things and spit them out. It just drops them wherever they were standing, pretty much. So this whole entire area is going to have a holy crap ton of trees and stuff just laying all over the place after a while. So I'm probably just either going to leave some of it, or some of it I'll actually pick up, because I'd like a little bit of this jungle wood, just so I can have it for later and some building stuff. So it'll chew through pretty much everything. Even if you decided to stick some of your machines or equipment in the middle of this thing, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. It'll probably break everything out of the way. Even this torch I just put down, if it's still in the way. I'm not too sure where this other corner's at. Oh, right here. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna let this thing do its thing for a while, apparently. So I guess I'll get back to you later. Well, it finally finished. That didn't take too long. And nice clear spot. I kind of helped it along a little bit, just with a few trees. It was easier to use tree capitator on some of these things. Found out that in the new version, even the giant jungle trees, the real thick ones, can be knocked down with whatever this tree capitator is. I hope that's the name of this particular tree knocking down version of a mod, because there's probably more than one to do that sort of thing. And anyway, I'm just gonna knock these out a little bit, and these little bit of leaves on the ground will disappear too. There's still a little bit of terraforming I'll have to do to some of this, just to get it all the right shape and stuff, but I might do that after I start building, because I need to decide where I want to put the building first. But anyway, the next step is to get rid of this box line thing. Pretty easy to do. I think you just gotta break this thingy, and I'm gonna go and take everything out of it. But and I honestly need to have a box sitting around, because I got too much junk on me. Alright, one box coming up. Box share. There's a whole bunch of box turtles around here too, which is cute. I'll make one a pet sometime soon. So I'm gonna drop off some of this crap. Got a good bit of wood out of that. And go ahead and knock this away. And I believe next time I log in, these things will be gone. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see here. Make sure this works. Push. Push! Save those chunks. And log back in and see if it works. Come on, seed. Come on! Push! Oh, maybe I had to double click. See, play selected world. It's shooting there on me. Imagine that. Okay. Yep. Everything's loading in, and that line is gone. Success! Oh, that's good news. So, that's that. I guess next time, or sometime soon anyway, I'll start building something over here. I don't know exactly what just yet, but where's my map? I want to take a look at this place on the map real quick. Here's my map. Drastically changed. You can't really see anything on this map. My cursor's completely covering it. Oh well, look at the mini-map. It's got it there. Hey, boar. So, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.